longer than notifications do.
Mhm.
Yeah. I wanted to let it run for about 30 more seconds before I started the video, but it automatically jumped right into it. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the PepperPack Podcast. I'm the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman.
And I'm Dr. Pepper Doge, Richard.
And together, we do not make Captain Planet, but we do make Dr. Pepper. And we are thirsty. Oh, going with the regular tonight, not the zero. I see how it is. It is Saturday. All right. Well, let's go ahead and crack these open. Ready? 1,
2,
23. Oh, sorry. I for some reason just had a Captain Planet flashback there, and then I started thinking about it after I said it. I'm like, I think they're making a real life motion picture of Captain Planet.
Oh, that'll be interesting. Yeah, when you said Captain Planet, I was trying to think about like our soda consumption will not be down to 0.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of something with the song, but
Well, I was thinking like Earth, Wind, Fire, Heart, Water. When these powers combine, I am Captain Planet. So like Dr. Pepper, a refrigerator, a glass with ice, the Dr. Pepper teacher. When these elements combined, you are extra caffeinated.
that's great.
Oh man. Well, thank you for tuning in to the podcast. If you're watching, go ahead and give us a comment, shout out. Feel free to interact with us. We love to chat with you as we talk to each other. Sorry, I just got a thing on my phone I gotta look at because otherwise I'm gonna be distracted. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, tonight on the Pondering Pepper, we have a great question. But before we jump into that, let me just throw this link out there, and then I will share this in the comments as well. If you have yet to follow us on any of our social medias, we would love to connect with you and just have that interaction. And I forgot where I was going. There it is. So I have posted our link tree in the comments on all the videos, so you can follow, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe just because you can do it twice. Check out our Redbubble store. There's all kinds of different merch with all kinds of different designs that we've come up with. We'd love for you to check that out and share that with your friends, family. And if you are like one of those people, like I'm going to do like the reverse psychology marketing here. You get sick of everyone asking you to share stuff with your friends and family. And you're like, I get it. Everyone does it, but stop asking me. I'm going to throw a new one at you. I want you to share this with people that you can't stand. This is like the spam of the world. Like, just you want to help out the podcast, but there's someone you don't like and you don't want to throw it on your friends. Just send it to the people you don't like. Let them buy our stuff. We'll appreciate it. And we'll still take their follow and their like and comment. So yeah, send it to anybody. Send it to everybody. Just send it somewhere. I didn't talk to you about that beforehand, but as I was talking, I was like, I gotta just say it.
No, that's good. Spread the word.
Even if it's, yeah, we'll go there. All right. So tonight's question, February 21st. It is my little sister's birthday. She's getting old. I told her happy birthday. She didn't say anything back, so I was like, all right, fine, be that way. Old people. Yeah. Question number 52 this year is, what impact do you want to leave on the world? So as you are thinking about that, if you're watching, if you have thoughts, please share with us your thoughts. But Richard and I were discussing this, and we were thinking, there's 3 different ways that we would like to answer this question. As always, we typically have a Dr. Pepper type answer on to direct this. And then together, we both share our similar faith and beliefs. And so that is something that really motivates and drives a lot of our decisions. So we have that personal view that we will share. And then just the fun, random comical answer we'll share. So we'll have about 3 answers tonight. If you have multiple answers, let us know. But before I go, I am going to shout out my Justice Sip here in Wichita. I am rocking my blue tumbler tonight because, oops, sorry, hit the mic. Sporting KC is kicking off their season, and I'm a huge soccer fan. So I got my paint the wall scarf. We had a terrible season last year. Unfortunately, we had to let our coach go mid-season. He's a club legend, and so it hurt me. And then some of our legends that have been there for many, many years have left and been let go or sold. So I have no idea what to expect tonight. I'm hoping for like a 3-0 victory. That would be awesome. But I was like, how can I promote Dr. Pepper and Justice Sip in Sporting Kansas City? So Sporting Kansas City is hashtag SKC. So I did hashtag SKCC. And then I realized that's the actual hashtag, and I didn't know what it all meant. And I didn't want to get in trouble or just promote something inappropriate. So I'm still just doing SKCC. It's a soda with kicking creamy coconut.
Mhm.
So I got my regular Dr. Pepper tonight because it was Saturday. And then I had them put creamy coconut or coconut creamer in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the creamy coconut Dr. Pepper. And I was like, yeah, that promotes Dr. Pepper, Sporting KC, and Justice Sip all together. So swing by Justice Sip, get whatever soda you want, preferably Dr. Pepper, and ask them to add some coconut creamer. Change your life.
Mm-hmm. And then you won't have to add any coconut here around April when creamy coconut hits the shelves again.
Oh, yes. I don't know if we broke that news. I was alone last night, so I don't think I broke the news. I broke that nose. What am I saying? I broke that news. We found an article, we discussed it. It looks like, based on the article, it's only going to be in the Kroger family of stores. So if you have a Kroger's, Baker's, Gerb's, Ralph's, Fred Meyer, King Super, there's a few others. I used to work for Dillon's,
Mm-hmm.
Dillon's as well. So I know a lot of the families there are within the Dillon's Kroger family. We should be getting the creamy coconut Dr. Pepper back nationwide within that company. And I think we said April is what the article
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Looks to be maybe April, but usually when they announce a flavor hitting the shelves, a lot of places get it a little early. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
But here's my debate is, do I stock up on it or do I just buy like normal? Because if I stock
Um,
up too much, then I run into what I do with my vanilla float, where I just hold on to it because I don't want it to run out, and then
mhm.
it just does not have the same flavor.
I mean, supposedly it's not supposed to be a limited release this time. It's supposed to
Okay.
be a permanent, but we'll have to wait and see if that permanent means very limited regional permanence.
Mm-hmm. And I will shout this out, Jensita, my fellow vanilla float loving Dr. Pepper friend. We are still fighting for vanilla float to be permanent nationwide. Um, I'm thankful that it is still in the South, but it's just so hard to get. It's like $25 a 12-pack on eBay. Or actually, I had one of my students, I told you guys, bought it, and the box was actually from Walmart.com.
Hmm.
So I think you can buy it from Walmart.com and then have them ship it. But you probably have to like get it through like one of the stores in the South. I don't know how they did it, but they got it for me, and I'm happy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, well, let's jump into the actual question for tonight because that's what we're here for. So, Dr. Pepper perspective on this question. How do you want to leave? I just forgot what the question is, and that was halfway through the banner. What impact do you want to leave on the world? Um, I want them to be caffeinated and be a pepper.
Yeah, I'd basically not so much emphasis on the caffeinated,
Mm-hmm.
since they do make some caffeine free. But regardless,
Yeah,
the being a pepper and what it means and represents, I think would be a
yeah.
good impact. I mean, I hope I have that kind of impact already, for
Mm-hmm.
the most part. If just about anyone in my small group or outside group
Mm-hmm.
sees something Dr. Pepper related, they usually hit me up with it. So I'm like, okay, they think of me when they see Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
So that's some kind of impact.
That's funny you say that because this last week, with Easter around the corner, the stores have all the Easter candy out. One of my students had already brought me a thing of the Dr. Pepper Peeps, and my co-teacher's like, "Oh, they thought of you. You know, you're gonna get so many of those this time." And I was like, "Yep, I know. It's all right."
Yep.
But I'm at least glad they think of me when they see that stuff and they want to bring it to me. So, but I'm like, I can only eat like one at a time because it's so much sugar, which I can handle the sugar, but my kidneys and diabetes and all that crap, I gotta slow down on it. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, I have a couple packages in here that are unopened. They're still probably just as fresh as they were 3 years ago.
Right. That's how Peeps works.
All right. So then we discussed the other point of view based on our faith. We were kind of talking. Um, I think I was leaning towards what did I say that was Mark 18:35 or something like that.
Or was
Or
it,
John 18.
or was it John 13:35?
Yeah, 13:35. You're all right. It says Jesus speaking says, "All men will know that you are my disciples by your love for one another." So, what impact do you want to leave on the world? I just want people, um, just to I don't want to say know that I love them because that's kind of it sounds awkward, but just see that love. And I know it's hard because I'll be honest with you, today was a pretty good day, but towards the end of the day, my daughter starts to push my buttons, and then you just have that one like, oh, and it's like, all right, I don't feel like I did a good job loving in that situation,
Hmm.
but still, hopefully that they would see that and understand.
Yeah.
But as I mentioned to you beforehand, love is not always. It's not a what's the word I'm looking for? A license to do whatever. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're a Christian. You just need to love me and let me do whatever I want to. And I gotta like, nope, doesn't work that way. Sorry. Um, but yeah, still know that love requires certain responses.
Hmm. Yeah. Mine is somewhat in a similar vein based on
Yeah.
Matthew 22, uh, when when Jesus is saying like this is the greatest commandment. Basically
Hmm.
summed up as just loving God, loving people. Um,
Hmm.
because I mean, in this day and age, if you have even the slightest, well, I say this day and age, it's always been the case. If you have the slightest like
Yeah.
differing opinion or disagreement, people take offense to that, and it's just
Mhm.
kind of hard to
It's
still
just
be
more
cordial
relevant.
and civil. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, but finding a way to love through the differences as well,
Hmm.
and just, and like you said, uh it's not just a one size fits all. Like it's a complex thing to go
Hmm.
through. But
Yeah. And you said it's not just this day and age. I would agree. But the thing that I think you are getting at is that as we are more connected, we're also more separated
mhm,
because we feel connected, that we can basically be around the world communicating with people um, instantly. But we could also be like, oh, well, we can say whatever we want because we're halfway around the world and they can't do anything. So
right.
we feel connected but separated. But yeah, and then our third point of view on this question: what impact do we want to leave on the world? Um, I think the thing I've always said is, and I want to preface this with, I am not like one of those people that's like, I have to be green. Everything's got to be recyclable. I don't pay the extra for the extra recycling bin. I'm
Mhm,
sorry. I'm a teacher. I got bills to pay. Um, but I do want to be a good steward as we are commanded to be. Um, and I hate wasting time and wasting things. Excuse me. But like after my accident, I always said I don't want to just waste the second opportunity I've been given. I don't want to waste my time because like it's I shouldn't have it honestly, and so I want to use it well. So just the impact I want to have is just helping other people realize that the time they have is important and not to waste it, but to use it.
Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Uh, Mine, if I could choose what impact I'd leave on this world, because I mean, the truth of the matter is, we all leave some kind of impact, whether
Mm-hmm.
positive or
Mm-hmm.
negative, and most likely what we don't even intend. But if I could intentionally guarantee an impact left, I would. I'd like the ability to uh, pass on the practice of like introspection and reflection, like
Mm-hmm.
constantly, because I
Yeah.
think if we don't take the time to slow down, look internally first, and reflect on the day to day and what our actions have done or defined, and think about what that might do going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, I think it would help a lot to be able to do that. As someone who does that on his own, which I still need to do that a
Mm-hmm.
whole lot more, because it does take time for sure. But I've found it to prove pretty useful, and hopefully I'm learning from the majority of my mistakes. I know there are
Mm-hmm.
some mistakes I have yet to learn from, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll see.
So as you sip on your Dr. Pepper, as you ponder the question of the day, what impact do you want to leave on the world? Hopefully, it is more than just the impact we leave on our couch cushions. Sorry, I was just thinking
That
about that.
was that was so good. I liked it.
I
That
know.
was great. You threw in the comical piece there. That was
Yeah, I
good.
mean, we need a shirt of a Dr. Pepper sitting on a couch saying, "What impact are you going to leave?" But we'll make this a short episode tonight because that's what it's supposed to be. Just a quick chat, have fun, catch up. Let's look at tomorrow's question. I closed it already on my documents. I'll pull that up. I don't know if you have it handy or not, Richard, but
Uh,
I got mine. Just I'm not going to post it or say it. Okay,
I always get the
tomorrow
day
is
number
question
wrong.
53.
53.
Yeah. Ooh, I've talked about this a lot, but I
Mm-hmm.
think there's other things that I can talk about as well. So this would be a great question. There's gonna be a lot I have to say. I
Yeah, I'll
gotta
have
see
to
if
think about it. I'm not sure how to immediately answer that one.
well, I have a lot of things I can talk about, but I don't know which one would be the most. But yeah, we have to see if I can get Dario and Connor and or Josh get a whole group in here tomorrow. So if you guys follow any of those other ambassador podcast hosts, go message them, tell them to join us. We want to hear from them too. But it's been fun. I'm still thirsty, and I gotta click buttons because I always forget this part. I gotta set it up. Oh, I moved it up there. There it is. Um, but as always, thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper, and until we drink again, we'll see y'all next time.